Yo, welcome back. Remember to become a member so you can get the content first. Today's story is not the story, it's my story. Of my boy Lil Rock Man. Let's talk about it.
Brought it to you first, that make it exclusive. This for members only, you're probably not included. First watch finest, I only hang with shooters. If I pop out with this cannon, then we gon' make a movie. Yeah. I come through a gang on them and bang on them. Hanging out the window and put that flame on them. Anybody get these bullets ain't got names on them. Would you like to subscribe, then hit the play button? Yeah.
Yo, welcome back. Where's happening though? We are back, baby. It is First Watch Finest. Shout out my subscribers, everybody rocking with their boy, man. Do me a favor though. So first time coming across the content, you rock with what you're hearing. Drop a like, a comment, a share, a subscribe here. You heard me? It's over here, Weedo, Jersey. And hey, man, today's story, man. Story of my boy Lil Rock, man, and my story of Lil Rock, you know? And for me, like, it started off, see, before he was even Lil Rock, man, his name was Temper. You know what I'm saying? Like, a few people didn't know that, but, you know, his first name was Temper. And, you know what I'm saying, originally he was from the Mobile Fresh boys, you know what I'm saying? They was another little hood that was in the hood over there, you know what I'm saying, that was there for a while before they eventually did what they did, right? So, yeah, he was already around. He was already, you know what I'm saying, like active and doing, you know what I'm saying, his own little thing for the Mobile Fresh, you know what I'm saying? And he was one of the first ones from Mobile Fresh to even, like, you know what I'm saying, like, come home, you know what I mean? He was one of the first ones, like, out of the Mobile Fresh boy, he's like one of the first ones that, you know what I mean, come on home and come over. And a lot of them people was kind of shocked how quick he, you know what I'm saying, jumped over. Like, they were like, damn, like, he was really like, you know what I'm saying, like, it wasn't even no if, ands, or buts. Like, he was like, bam, let's do it, you know what I'm saying, and did it kind of fast, and everybody was like, damn. So that's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, Lil Rock, he wasn't, you know what I'm saying, like, he wasn't dumb at all, dog. That dude, he was really smart, and he knew what he wanted to do, and you know what I'm saying, and he just always had a vision or a plan of of going forward, what he was planning on doing. Like, he was always planning something. Like, he never was just out there like, I'm gonna do this and I'm working on this way. Whoop. He accomplished shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, when he did cross over though, you know what I'm saying, and turned like what he did, he was Temper, but then when he became Little Rock, he was so happy, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was really like, he really had a genuine joy. Like, I don't know, man. It was something about the way he felt about being, you know what I'm saying, Lil Rock. And I remember when he first, you know what I'm saying, turned that name and he told me, and he had this big ass smile on his face. I'm saying, man, I said, you like that, huh? So that's fire, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's big, and as big as, you know, one of the most solid niggas I know. So, you know what I'm saying, taught me a lot. So, you know what I'm saying, like, that he felt that, you know what I'm saying? He loved that, and he embraced that name like, you know what I'm saying, like it wasn't nothing else, dog. And full-fledged going forward, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about Lil Rock, man, is he was a home protector, man, you know what I'm saying? Lil Rock, he was all about protecting home, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was with all the shenanigans, but he loved to protect home, you know what I'm saying? He knew everything that was going on in his hood, in all the buildings. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lil Rock, no, he was everywhere in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And he was low. He be creeping like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I don't even know he there, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just low. He just moved around. He knew everything that was going on all throughout the set. He always did, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing about Lil Rock, man. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when, you know what I'm saying, like, his name started ringing immediately. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just one of those guys, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it was natural for him. It was like he was supposed to be there, like kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like the way it just happened, his transition was just like natural. And it seemed like he was just supposed to be what he was, you know what I'm saying? So E-Rock was special, man. He was a real special individual that protected ones around him and ones that he loved, and his home. You know what I'm saying? He made sure he did that, man. And he was the one that, you know what I mean? He was like, I don't know if y'all told y'all, but he was the one that started the paint. You know what I'm saying? Like he was the first one. I don't know if he gave it the exact name, the paint, but he was the first one over there that, you know what I'm saying, like that knew the people in the building and had it to where, you know, we was in that motherfucker. So, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even like, yeah, it was only him at first, and then, you know what I'm saying, then he had introduced a few more people, and it kind of went like that. But he was like one of the first ones that knew multiple people in the paint building and was over there, you know what I'm saying? So he was one of the first ones that even, you know what I'm saying, like he really was. My bad. Yeah, he really was though. He was like the first one, dog. I don't really know nobody else that was right now. You're like other people who they came right behind him or something. You know what I'm saying? That knew people over there. But Lil E-Rock was the first one that told me about it, and that was at you know what I'm saying, and showed me the spots and all that in the paint. Like he was the very first one before anybody was in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy. So, anyways, we'll come back to that. Yeah, Lil E-Rock, he was always about, like I said, he was about protecting home. And one day, man, it was, I don't remember the exact date anyways, you know what I'm saying, but I had went home, you know what I'm saying. I went to the house, I guess, I don't remember exactly what time, but I went to the house sometime that night. You know what I'm saying? This is when I was staying on Menlo and Imperial. I was staying in the different lanes. I was staying on Menlo and Imperial, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? I went home that night, and then I got a call. And it was like, you got to come over here. Whoa. So I go over to the set one day, and in the morning, because they called me, and when I get there, the police got the paint area, you know, taped off. And what had happened was that night, you know what I'm saying, they was hanging out in the paint, and they were just, you know what I'm saying, doing what they usually do, holding it down, chilling. And, you know, we was at war with a certain individual, so we was, you know what I'm saying, on our stuff, watching everything, as we always are, right? And they heard something at the back gate. So Lil E-Rock goes to the back gate, you know what I'm saying? But Lil E-Rock does have, you know what I'm saying, a chunky something in his hand when he goes to the back gate, right? So he goes to the back gate, and he looks through the back gate to see who it is. Once he seen who it was, which was the IPDs, once he seen who it was, he turned around, right? And starts to run back, because he's like, oh, it's them. He's finna go run in the house and put this thing up and get this out of his hand, you know, because, you know, if they see that, they might trip. Well, when he turned around to run and put the thing back, he took about, I think about 1, 2, 3 steps away from the gate, maybe 4 steps away from the gate. And with his back turned, they shot him in his back, you know what I'm saying, multiple times. And first of all, y'all seen that he seen y'all, he turned around and ran. Y'all put y'all lights, flash it, he's running. I know y'all seen what he had in his hand, but he seen y'all, he ran. He wasn't a threat to y'all, he knew to get on. They still shot him in his back and left him there, and then handcuffed him and let my boy pass right there, handcuffed in the back of the paint on the ground, dog. You know what I'm saying? They didn't rush to get him no help. They wasn't in a rush to make no calls. They wanted to let my boy pass like that, man, and that to me that was uncalled for because he tried to get away from y'all. Y'all didn't have to shoot. Y'all wanted to shoot. Y'all wanted to. He wasn't a threat to you guys. And Lil Rock passed that day, man, you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't doing nothing but just doing what he always do, which was make sure nobody's trying to do nothing to threaten, harm us, you know what I'm saying? Harm anybody in his area or that he loved. And that right there is like unforgiving type stuff because, you know, that was just that was a targeted something, you know, like they knew what they was coming to do. They didn't have to do that, you know what I mean? And yeah, that day, man, that day changed a lot. It changed the paint, you know what I'm saying? It changed the direction of a certain people, you know what I mean? That was hard. That was hard for a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was not taken lightly at all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's still hard to even speak about it because, you know what I mean? Just to know, I wasn't even there, you know what I mean? But to hear what happened, knowing I know him and how that happened and how they let him go like that, like, I know that right there is like, and knowing I couldn't be there and none of that is just crazy, dog. You know what I'm saying? But he'll always be remembered, dog. He'll never be forgotten. His name will always live on, man. One of my, you know what I'm saying, favorite people that I met, you know what I'm saying, growing up, like, really a solid individual, man, and had a focus and stuff he wanted to do and accomplish, you know what I'm saying? I know you probably look at it like, oh, no, man, he doing this, he doing that. Well, no, man, you know what I'm saying? Just because you live at don't mean, you know what I mean? You can't have dreams and focus and try to do things, but because you got to survive out here, you got to do what you got to do to survive. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But yeah, man, that right there was a hard one for us. But he'll always be remembered as that and be the protector and you know what I'm saying, live on his name through me and others around him that still speak his name to this day and talk about it. But you know what I'm saying, like, it was some times going on back then, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you never know, you know? You never know. And you never know how it's going to happen. It's just stuff happens. And then you got to deal with it the best way you can. But, you know, we dealt with it how we dealt with it. And, you know, Lil Rock will always be one of the, you know what I'm saying, most top solid individuals I ever met in my life as far as me, you know, with the set and everything. He's always be one of those top, you know what I'm saying, highly spoken names that always, and not just because he passed, because what he was, you know what I'm saying, he was that, and he'll always be that because he wasn't going to change. E-Rock was what he was, man. So salute to that, man. Salute to, you know, rest in peace, and that hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he living out what he wanted to live out, man. But salute to everybody that be tapping in, you know what I'm saying? And do me a favor, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Become a member, man, so you can get these stories first, man. Truest stories you will get, man. No made up stuff. You heard me? And over here, we don't joke.
Man, I'm here still doing it, did it and done it. Whole world Trump red, I'm chasing the blue honey. We poor, no fun. These birds is not stunning. Better act like a nigga, don't look, just start running. My name in your mouth, I'm a socket, nigga. Don't act like you got it, I'll pop it, nigga. I be chillin', but I leave a nigga colder than me. And at the same time, never know not to freeze. Better watch what you say, cause I'll make sure you eat that. 2, 2, 3, make your front seat lean back. Ain't gotta ask about me, niggas know how I get down. Hopping out on niggas, real handy with Trey Pam. My niggas don't leave until somebody face down. Hella confident, that's your homie gon' stay down. It's at random when I spit flame. Preacher said he shouldn't have died, then he shouldn't have banged. I ain't got no intentions of making it back. I put the pedal to the metal till my engine brack. Nigga, my G-Rod is an old school. school. And then I come through stripping with them old tools. I give a fuck, young niggas and them old fools. Anybody can get it when I come through. Get it how you get it, just don't get in my way. No, get it how you get it, just don't get in my way. Swing or slide, they don't want me to play. Come on.
Oh man, it's your boy New Jersey Turk, man, New Jerusalem, man. Make sure y'all tune in to First Watch Finest, man. You heard it here first, man. Jersey.